Guys, what is this? This is what you did at Anna's voldigoad power. Now, part 2. Fuck is that? Now, part 2. Now, the last time we left off, I guess we left off the heroes versus villains. Now, let's just see the next. Not next day, you can say. 3 days later, you can say. Now, 3 days later, they are now. This is the day they select the, president and the class president, I guess, president. Fuck that, yes, president and vice president. They're selecting the vice president. Now, Izuku doesn't want to stand on the position at all because he thinks it's a drag. Anos also in the anime. Anos' personality is like laid back and calm, collective. So Deku doesn't want to stand out that much now. Be the pinnacle of power that he is. Now he's just sitting there, not raising his hand. Now Aizawa saw this and said, "Midoriya, you don't want to become class president." Now Izuku said, "Why should I become? What will it give me? Give you over the power over the class." Said, "So what?" Said, "So what? Mean you can do whatever you want in the class." Said, "I don't care really. I don't want that position at all. It's a drag, I guess. It's a drag." Now said, "Okay, Midoriya, you're the class president, and you're gonna choose the class vice president." Sir, is it allowed? Said, "Yes, it's allowed. It's allowed. It's my class. I would do whatever fuck I want now. Say, sit down." Now Ida said, "Okay, sir." Now Ida was kind of disappointed because he wanted to become a class president here. Now Yairu's got the second position. Now yeah, in Yairu's mind, Yairu is happy by the way that time because Midoriya is a very good, calm guy and he would help her. Now Aizawa said, "Hmm, I'm giving a project. Write down all the class members quirks and their names in the sheet. Here you go." Now Aizawa gave the project to Deku and Yairu. So now Izuku just said okay. Now I said okay. Now before that they know each other a little bit. They introduce themselves and they know each other. So that's it. I don't remember if I have meeten her or not. If Deku has meeten her or not, I don't remember. But let's just say they meet. Now they're talking about quirks and other stuff. Now said, "Where do you wanna go?" And list it. And said, now Izuku said, "Well, then come on, let's go to this cat cafe there." Said, "Cat cafe, huh?" Yeah, Izuku said, "Okay, then we can go there and list everything. Said, "Ah, okay." Said, "When?" "Tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow is the day off." Said, "Ah, yes, yes, of course. I would love to go there now." It, now Izuku doesn't mind at all. Now they did go there and have a little fun and while. Now Yaruzu has a fun there because of Izuku was there. It was sun, of course. Now Yaruzu doesn't know that Izuku has a creation now. Now Yaruzu said, "Let's list our quirks now." Said, "Let's start with yours." Said, Izuku said, "Okay. My quirk, I call it energy manipulation, or you can say I call it mana." On the other hand, mana. Said, "Okay. What can you do with your quirk?" She said, I can. You have seen. I can manipulate the air, water, and I have super strength. You seen it?" And said, "What else can?" "Oh, I remember. I can also create stuff." Said, "Huh? You can create?" She just said in a star in her eyes. Said, "Yes." Said, "Can you show me?" Um, of course. What do you want to create?" Said Izuku said, "What do you want to create?" Now she just said, "Create anything you like." Said, "Anything I like, huh? What should I create? I don't know it myself." Now he just said, okay." Now we see Izuku just creating a replica model of the whole UA school in the table. Said, "Oh, That's an amazing ability you have, Izuku said. Oh, that's not it. I can make tank also. Said tanks? Said yes, tanks castle. A thin air, really, nothing really, nothing that much. Said that's an awesome quirk, I see. Ah, what's your quirk? Said my quirk is creation, just like that ability that you use. Ah, so how does it work? You know, guys, I'm not going to explain that fucking arrows score fully now. Now let's get into the USJ part. Now the USJ, they sit on the bus. Now Izuku was sitting beside Yairozu, and other side was Uraka, Jiro, and other girls. He was sitting in the last because he had a job to make the student go into the bus one by one. You know, fucking Ida's job. Now on the other hand, Ida is little bit slightly angry because he couldn't become the class president. So yeah. Now we go. We see they reach when they reach the USJ in the front of the USJ building. Now suddenly, as I was said, Midoriya, you have to report to the faculty room right now. Not the your faculty room, but it's just there said. You have to report to the faculty room over there. So I have to report to the faculty room because every class president is going to be there now. Izuku said, okay. Izuku just go there now. Said vice president. Said what about me, sir? Ayaruji said, oh you will go tomorrow. As I was said to Ayaruji said, okay. Now they all enter. Everything happened the same as the anime. I do really want to show you the anime clip, but I will get the fucking copyright case. I still have some fucking copyright in my one video, so I could not get it out. But let's just say everything happened to the same now. As the as Inomo is beating Aizawa full mercilessly. Now Izuku saw Ida before getting into USJ. Now Ida was running and said, "What happened?" Izuku said. Ida said, "The villains attacked the USJ." Now said, "Go, hurry!" Now Izuku teleported Ida to the principal's room, and then he teleported himself in. He's there. He said, "Gatum," or what thing the spell name. He was teleported in the USJ. Then suddenly he came into a big of lane of light. He come there with a light. Now he saw what happened there. He just seeing look at this. He got a little angry and using his red demonic eyes of distraction. I guess the eyes of distraction. He using it on the some of the villain. The villain just faint at the sight of the villain. It was so dangerous at the sight. Some of the villains just got very scared. Just by seeing the power, some of the villain got scared. Now Izuku doesn't hold any kindness for other villains because he hates villains on his half self. So he using his red eye to make everyone scared and shitting their pants, and they can see that nobody's quirk is working. Yes, I have created that myself. Nobody's quirk is working, and some of the bodies are paralyzed in fear. They cannot know. They can sense if a demon face in a face of a demon behind Izuku, laughing maniacally, and some of the demon really piss themselves pant over there. Guys, this is a demonic face they are seeing behind Izuku right now. I mean, other students cannot see this, but only the villains can. Now we can see villains getting scared. Now he used ice magic to froze them in the place. Now on the other hand, Todoroki. Guys, I don't remember if I make Todoroki a girl or a boy. Fuck this, in this photo Todoroki is a girl. Now she just saw this ice and she could literally think, what is this strong? This ice is too strong. She could literally see ice just forming around the villain. They are just stuck in ice. They are not dead, by the way. They are just stuck in ice. Now Shigaraki said, "No move, kill him. No move, strike at Izuku." But no when about to punch Izuku, Izuku just stopped the punch with his finger and said, "Ah, who might you be, Who might you be, ugly face? I don't know you." Now Nomu did not reply. Nomu is growling, and Izuku just punched it in the chest, making it, making you can say his body some ribs and cages, rib cages, and his arm broke. The power the Shigaraki says, what? It has shock absorption. How? Shigaraki is just screaming and scratching his neck and said, how? There is the Nomu should be able to kill him. What? How? Now, Izuku said, so you are the main boss. I guess I've got to start. He just came there with a teleportation magic and about to punch Shigaraki in the gut, making him kill one shot. But Nomu suddenly came and blocked his punch, with breaking his another arm. Where the arm got healed again. Said, healing. You have a regeneration factor, I guess. Okay. Sorry. Okay. What Izuku did is just simple thing. Izuku did the second best thing he could do. Kill the no mate one soap. And Shigaraki just said, what? What? Now Shigaraki said, Kurogiri, hurry, get me out of here. Shigaraki said in fear. Kurogiri tried, but some force field was stopping it suddenly. But then Izuku got a little distracted because he heard something because the heroes came. Now Izuku got distracted and Kurogiri get Shigaraki out of the another villain. Now that when the teachers arrived, they could teachers and hero arrived. They could literally see the whole army of villains just frozen flash there, froze flash frozen at the spot. They are not moving at all. Some of them, they could see some of them having still pissing their pants, or some of them, and other students. Some of the students witnessed it. Bakugo, full witness, he's still grinding his teeth. Why he's so strong? And on the other hand, Todoroki is a girl, by the way. I make him just right now. He's a girl here. Now, just by seeing this, he has a little bit crush on him. I mean, it is a new found for him, but he doesn't know it's a crush or not because he doesn't show any emotion. That's why. Now we see Izuku just staring at them. Said, why the late entry? Now all of them just seeing Izuku calm as ever, and Midnight on the other hand just said, did you do that? Said yes. Said, did you kill anyone? Said, oh no, they are not killed. They are just frozen in places, nothing else. You can say they just passed out. Now Izuku is gonna kill, but not right now. Now all of them just saying that, said this kid is a total monster. Some of the other. Now Empty Lady, you can say Mount Lady, and Midnight just soaring around Izuku and said, kid, if you wanna join my agency, then my agency is open, Said, I will think about it, Miss Empty Lady, I will think about it. Said, you better think about it. Now Izuku just said, wow, did I really? I'm that popular, huh? Now Izuku is a little bit dumber. I know. Now it's still our Izuku, guys. But Izuku is all powerful, but he is still a little slightly bit of mean dense. So yeah. Now Todoroki cannot comprehend what she just saw, and she is just feeling a hard feeling a feeling. His coach is overreacting right now, and she could tell that it has happened to do something with the eyes just he used. Now she doesn't know it's a crush. Yep, classic Todoroki doesn't know it's a crush. Now everything happened. Now Izuku's mom, she just literally came in and eyeing us for outside. My son, are you okay? Because she heard the news. Now Izuku's mom is fully overprotective of Izuku. Now Izuku's father, if I don't remember if he is or not, but if he is an overseas. I don't remember, but he is dead, I guess. Now we can see Izuku's mom caring for Izuku more than anything. Now some of the uh, other people like Bakugo, I don't remember if Bakugo was a girl or a boy. Fuck that, I don't remember Bakugo. Fuck. Now suddenly, on I mean, all of the students just staring at him said, "Isn't it too much affection?" Yes. Who said it? Minata said, "Oh, that's too much affection, dude." Said, "Yeah, dude." Kaminari said to him, "That's one loving as mother now." Said, "Yes, that bastard is lucky having a MILF as a mother." Now, saying this, now Izuku did heard about this. Now, Izuku's mom, guys, I'm going to show you the picture. Now, this is Inko Midoriya, guys. Yep. She is not the Inko Midoriya that Izuku was quirkless now, by the way. Now, Minato is just having a MILF as a mother. The lucky bastard. Now, guys, there was the other person also was there. Now, the girl Izuku didn't recognize said, "Oh, and mom, who is she?" Said, "Oh, she is your cousin, dear. This is my sister's daughter. She just arrived today. Hello, I am Yumiko Midoriya." Now, yes, Midoriya, do you have a problem with that? They are cousin, not related, guys. Now, they are cousins. Now, after the meeting said, "Oh, okay," Izuku Midoriya said, "I know you. We used to play together when we were little, but yeah, I guess you did forget it." Said, I guess I did forget." Now, Minato then said in the background, "That lucky bastard, having a childhood friend like that." Now, Izuku has have enough of it. Now, Izuku just sit up and said, "Okay, have enough, right?" Izuku just used an illusion on Minato to make him see his worst nightmare. And he screamed and passed down over there. Said, "That's some peace and quiet." Now, she just laughed and said, "Ha, classic Izuku." Said, I still don't have the memory that I and you spent, but I guess I remember soon enough." Said, "Okay, I guess we need to go home." They say, Izuku's mother said, "Come on, Izuku, let's go home." Now, All Might and that I want to talk to Izuku more than anything now, because he wanted him to inherit one for all, because he sees that Izuku just literally stabilized some 100 or 500, I don't remember, but 100 villains at one go, so without any scratch on him. So yeah, now we see. Now they were heading home. Now the home file, everything was going good. Yumiko now Izuku had a flash. Suddenly remember. A memory suddenly flowed into him. A memory of when he used to play with Yumiko at a young age. Now I said, "Oh, now I remember you, Yumiko. We used to play very often when you and your mom came." Now I said, "That's what I like to hear." There's sometimes they did talk. Now we go to the after 3 days. No, 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 not 3 days. Fuck that. I'm going to give them 1 week restful. Now, in the weekdays, Izuku and Yumiko got more than close because they used to be close when they were little. Now, this is an OC, yes. This is going to be now hardcore, guys. You can decide if you want. Now, they were on doing their own thing now. Izuku's mom said, "Izuku, you should go out with her, hang out a little bit now." Izuku doesn't know that his mom is planning something for him. Now said, oh, okay, I don't mind. Now, he said, you may wanna go hang out sometime? Said, of course. They are hanging out in the, now, they were hanging out in one amusement park. Yes, now just a random amusement park. There were many rides, they did have some fun there. Now, they didn't know, but there were a group of people watching them from afar. The group of people first was Otaku, then Jiro, then Momoyaru because it's the first time in now Momoyaru, and then sorry, forget the name again. Otaku, Jiro, Momoyaru, and Mina. Yes, four people. Yes, four people were there now, and they were watching them and said, "Who is he? Who is he with?" Oh, I remember. He said that time that it is his cousin. Ochako said because she heard the conversation between his mother and Izuku. So yes, he heard now. Izuku is having fun now. They're they're eating some ice cream and walking, and they were in the bench now because they were wanting some rest. Now they were laughing at one Izuku used some jokes. Now I cannot say joke, guys. I'm very bad at one time. So yeah, just think of any joke and laugh. Now they were laughing at the joke, and some of the girls were jealous because why she close to Izuku. Now in the other hand, Mina said they do look cute together. Said yes, they both have green hair. Izuku has green, but she has light green. I said yes, she does look a little cute together they both. Now others said, but that's making me jealous. Mina said that us two, I guess we all had the same crush on him. One asked him out together. Now Mina said, smirking, said, you too, you have to ask also, not us two. He said, I know, I do have the guts. Do you have the guts to tell him that? Said, I guess. All of them said, now, and that when they're returning back, I don't know if Otaku was there. And now, let's just say the week happened, the end happened. Now, it was the last day of the last day of the week. You can say the last day of the day is school off. Now, they were on. Izuku was home using his computer to watch some. You can say some watch animes a little bit. He wanted to see what there are. Now, it was night time. After the dinner was finished, Izuku head into the sleeping area. Now suddenly Yumiko had entered Izuku's room, but Izuku didn't know. He was closed his eyes and sleeping. Suddenly, he felt something over his body. Wait, now he just opened his eyes. So Yumiko said, he just panicking a little bit and said, "What are you doing there?" Said, she just literally kissed Izuku on the lip. She just kissed Izuku on the lip. Then, and now Izuku was surprised for a little bit, man, hesitated to kiss back. Then he kissed back, and they were kissing each other, little makeout session. Then she Yumiko got a little. She wanted to become a little bit bold, so she moved her hand to Izuku's cheek, member. Now started to stroking it a little bit. Now Izuku on the other hand just moaning in surprise and said, "Oh shit." Now Yumiko said, "Ah, so you got a heart, huh?" Now Izuku said, "Who wouldn't get hurt, you know?" Oh, oh shit, it feels so good. Said, "It should feel good." Suddenly she removing his pants and her own clothes. Then she had her underwear there, and she just goes goes straight and you know, sucking his dick. Now Izuku is full on mourning and his mother did hear something, a little bit of noise, so she did want to go and check, but when she was at Izuku just suddenly heard the noise and said, "Wow, said they're on it, huh? I should help them a little bit." Now suddenly his mom knocked and both of them got a little scared and said, "Izuku, are you asleep?" Now Izuku and they did not any they just quiet. They are just quiet now. Now she just left their point. Now Izuku said we should go to our class. He said, not so soon. She removing her underwear and then she slid his dick into her pussy. Get it? Now little bit of blood was dripping out of that point. They were screaming in on both of their name and said, I'm about to come. Now Izuku said, I'm about to come. Now suddenly they stop. Now suddenly Izuku suddenly pull out his dick from her pussy, then jam all over her body. Yep, jam all over her body. Now guys, this is the only thing I'm going to give you. Sorry for the wait, but now we go to the next one. We see Izuku doing literally everything is for to have fun. Now Izuku is in a little good mood in the morning. He just get up and have a very good mood in his body and Izuku's mom said, "Dear, did you have fun last night?" Now Izuku just turned to his mom and said, "I'm sorry." He said, "I mean, did you had fun in last night? I mean, fun last night." Said, now said, mom. Now said, son, there's no need to be scared. I know, you did that, but try to be a little quieter next time." Said, "Mom, you know you do too much." Said, "Oh, and you wanna know something? Eh, You see, I have already set your marriage with her, so yeah, have a blast. She is going to be a future wife." Yep, she is going to be a future wife. Someday she is going to be fiance. Really, right now she is your fiance. She is going to attend US soon. Said, "How did that happen?" Said, "Her mom. Her mom is too rich. Remember your aunt? She was always rich." "Oh yeah, I remember her. She was most of the time bringing me gifts and other stuff." "Yep, yes. So when she is joining?" "Oh, today, by the way." Said, "Huh? Today?" Said, "Yes." Now, guys, I'm gonna leave it here right now. If so, goodbye.